a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Get into the round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Getting a punish counter like that is how you want to start a round. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 2 pushes. Oh! The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Definitely shuts out the jump in. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive move and a few prayers can turn this around in their favor. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick the KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a count. Hits them with a stop and block. Blocks the impact. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 can't use any drive and experiencing burnout. This is gonna be bad news. Inferno to turn up the heat. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Side switch in the corner. Throws a fireball. Yoga float. What'll happen here? Their spacing is so on point right now. But charges forward. The low. Sneaks in the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. He connects with the throw. Anti-air in the clutch. Ooh, what a smart throw. That throw will do some good damage. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. The final bout is about to start. You don't step in the ring with Honda and expect to walk away. Oh, yo, raw super here. Nothing stops this train. Punish counter set to the table. Slaps him. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still possible. And the block flatlines him. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. No good up high. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Charges in with authority, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Oh, with the throw. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Life lead opens up. Misses the drive impact. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Gets it. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Air slasher. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive in. doesn't miss a beat. Blood Up springs forward with the drive rush. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They just won't stop switching sides. Steals back a chance. Turns the gauge and it's showtime. It's the weekend pleasure. So get up to get down. Cross that off. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Excellent block. Drive rush. All in with the rush. Are we gonna see a comeback? There's a burnout. They're in range. We gonna see, ooh, what a smart throw. Comes crashing down. Medium kick. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Hits him with a stopping bomb. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Takes the chance to hurt him. What's going to follow the combo? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. There's a corner switch. That drive impact doesn't get through. All right. The comeback's gonna be tough now. And perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. That drive impact is blocked. You can block impact, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Player brushes that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Sunrise Festival. They've got to nail the inputs to keep this up. Player 2 is working. Ooh! They can't squander this punish counter chance. Experiencing Brick wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Get into the round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. Counter hit throw there. That throw hits for a punish counter. They can't take out of it. Still slugging it out here. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 1 chases them down. Taking stock. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Knockdown. Puts the super armor to good use. Player 2, and that attack ends it. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Hits them with a stopping bomb. 100-hand slap. Gets carried to the corner. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Oh! The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 2 will have to pick a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Now you know history.
Counting on raw critical. What's gonna happen? Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Both sides getting ready. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? So, going on the offensive? They've been keeping a full drive gauge in their pocket, but they gotta pull it out sooner or later. Player huge chance after that wall splash. What now? Only a little bit of drive burns out. Player one, that jump in was expected. Player one is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Anything off the smash? Brushes off the impact. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Does not want to get stuck in the corner. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. That was a solid anti-air. Wow, shut down. Just down to the wire. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive, but with this super art connect, heats it up with a combo into super. Life lead opens up. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player two has depleted their drive gauge with the KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Sees them coming and shrugs it off with a super arm. 100-hand slap. Player one has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Knockdown and player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. What a reaction to go air to air. The impact doesn't do anything. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive moves. Player one going on the offensive charges forward. They return to center stage. Going in. Looking for a chance. Jumps in. Player plus super art. That's not gonna hit. Goes with a safe stuff with that target. Folded up like a cheap suit. What'll happen here? Player two is in a very denies the jump in attempt. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Anything off the smash? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Gets a good read on their opponent. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Player one chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Reads them. Takes a trip. That slight doubt is all it took. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Anything off the smash? Going on the offensive? Player one down to the wire. Were they baiting them into that? That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Player two in dire straits with burnout. The goddess of the hunt has arrived. Say goodbye to that life gauge.
Now you know.
Player one is in a pretty delivers the pain right to their doorstep. They return hits them with a stopping block. Experiencing burnout. Uses the gauge for a super art. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? It doesn't kill. They're still in this. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Anti-air in the clutch. Charges forward. Player one took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Player two can't use drive anymore. Both stop. Goes for the ground and pound. Player one is in a very good spot. Vic reads the jump in perfectly. Connects with the throw. Amazing. Solid anti-air. Taking chunks out of each other here. Oh, where are you going? You can't escape. Player two was an absolute beast in that match.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Throw whips. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player two in that dangerous burnout state. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Next hit with KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Sticks the jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Goes in on the impact for nothing. Going on the offensive. Experiencing burnout. Gets the bar out of Kikoso. Both fighters planning something. Launches with a Tenko kick. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Final round. Burnout activates. Blocks it. Gotta do better than that. Hits him with a stop and pop. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, yo! Rock super hit. Ultimate killer head wrap. Player two is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Will this super art do anything? This is gonna hurt. Oh my god, they just choked it up. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Reads the jump in perfectly. They push their way out of the corner. Clutch, clutch anti-air. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? And whiffs! They're wide open! Okay. And the play! Do they have what it takes? I called it! Ugh, take a seat! Big drive gauge difference here. An absolute beast! Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Drops them. Sees the overhead coming. Will that drive impact get punished? You do not want to whiff an impact. The low kick is blocked. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. The grab misses. Grabs him. Knockdown. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Will that super be the turning point? Takes a trip. Player two chases them down. In a dire situation. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player one can't afford mistakes without that driving KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Anything off the smash? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until going on the offensive? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Both fight to show up force. Scrapping it out up close. Charges forward. Rushes that off and keeps going. Underhand slap. Going in. Drops them from the air. Reaches up. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. The bull over levels them. Amazing. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Oh my god. Burns out. Player 2 can't use any drive to chip them for the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the just goes for it at this range. Yo, kicking off their facial features with a hayup. Ooh, what a smart throw. Low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. What will they do next? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Reads the jump in perfectly. Crowns them from above. All the throw connects. Both knock the low. They are in a real bad situation here. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? What now? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. I can't. They're just gonna go for it with the super. The move that no one could have called that. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Takes a trip. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Solid combo. Goes for the super arc. Show up force. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Side switch in the corner. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The drive impact is denied. Holds out with the block. Caught in the cross-up. Well, they needed to block that from behind. Smart play with the throw. Jumps. They were expecting that drive impact. Ooh. Their will to... There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Looking for a chance. Charges forward. Going on the offensive. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Rushes in. Jumps in. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Low heavy. Oh, yo! Super hit! What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see.
comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Get into the ring. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Let's get it.
Opts for the throw. Ooh, what's this?
Pay attention.
Deal some damage with that quick combo. Trips him up. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. And they takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Ultimate killer head wrap! In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Flashes him. A quick breather. Oh, how did they spot that? Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Throw hits him with a stopping bomb. Gets the knockdown, and now quick dashing. Were they baiting them into that? 100-hand slap. Knockdown, and they quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Their drive gauges are looking bare. Going in, they are real brushes that off and keeps going. Experiencing burnout. Get carried to the corner. Side switch in the corner. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Scuffle. Will this super art do anything? Super art to show them what a PhD is like. That combo finishes it.
How'd I lose?
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Impact's a no-go. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Anticipates the overhead. The impact gets blocked. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? A little too greedy there. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Goes for the super art? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Heading charges forward. Player 1 digs in deep to get that drive in. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Hits them with a stopping bomb. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Going in, Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. 100-hand slap. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the champ. Yo! Critical art now? This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Closing throws them. What's next? Looking for a hold. Gotta do better than that. Totsugeki to the face. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They got any flatline zone. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Still very early in the round. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Deal some damage with that quick combo. The throw hits, now the fun begins. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Knocked down. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Dash it with a super art connect, goes for the level 1 super. Blocks the impact. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Tags them and takes the W. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Anything off the smash, brushes that off and keeps going. Howard converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Extra spicy Shoryu connects. Smart play with the throw. Just goes for it at this range. Responds with the ultimate killer head wrap. Now, can they finish the job? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Solid anti-air. Brushes that off and keeps going. Goes for the level 1 super. Going in? No lapse in judgment, goes unpunished.
Honda.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player 2 has the life lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Well-timed corner switch. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Down to the wire. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. With a super art connect, ultimate killer head wrap. Gets some. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Anything hits them with a stopping bomb. 100-hand slap. Took them to the corner in a flash. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Oicho! Butt smash! Both fighters planning something? We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. The overhead's good, but super art responds with the ultimate killer head wrap. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Anything off the smash? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Player 1, KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Waltzes in there and brushes that off and keeps going. Good old slaps. Player one, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you know they're on another level. Big time whip! Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Transverse, the hit and eats it. Get ready to be thrown to the side. Oh, they got him! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Hits them with a stopping block. 100-hand slap. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. No! This'll break them! Pumps the brakes on the impact. Excellent block to shut off the impact. Player two is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Amazing! Scrambling here to grab some pancake time. Player one can't let this simmer. Putting the cherry on top. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player one is a force to be reckoned with.
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Get into the round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile.
That's it.
Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Will this decision pay off for them? Player one chases them down. Sticks the combo. That's one huge life lead. Is this going where we think it is? Knockdown. Life lead opens up. It's a big get KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The opening brushes that off and keeps going. Picture perfect punish counter. The drive impact. That combo did decent damage. Knockdown and Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Butt smash. Side switch in the corner. Good old slap. Going in. Good stuff. Just goes for it in there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. I can't keep track of these corner switches. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Knockdown. Reacts fast enough to get the counter. Neither of them willing to back off. Somehow pushes back all the way, just goes for the super art? This is looking bad. What are they gonna do? Takes a trip. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Are we going to see some fire? Hits them with a stopping body. Slips the grab. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Show of course. Going in. Player 1 drops him to half, closing the gap. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Going on the offensive? Gotta do better than that. The low burns them up. Take knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Can they close the ground without and whiffs? They're wide open. They couldn't tech the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Teleport. Hits them with a stopping block. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Taking stock. Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. The jump in catches them. Gets the counter hit throw. A super art. Ultimate killer headband. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Now, can't hit them with a stopping block. 100-hand slap. What'll happen here? Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Inferno to turn up the heat. Player 2 show up force. Side switch in the corner. Ooh, what a smart throw. Experiencing burnout. Oh, here we go. Throws them. Comes crashing down. Oh, ball gets the tips with the low heavies. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Drives it back, misses. Digs in deep to get that drive in. 100 hands. Gets the counter hit. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for off and whiffs? They're wide open. Absolutely relentless. Throws them. Throws that off. Bringing the hot, turning it right up with a super. Amazing. Chucks the fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Both sides getting ripped. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It is over. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Denies the attack and carrying an attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Tries some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Well-timed corner switch. Takes a trip. Misses the drive impact. Sticks the combo. Reads them. Life lead opens up. All right, will the super art connect? The super doesn't hit. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Experiencing burnout. The counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Hits them with a stop and bop. Player one creates a good corner down to the wire. This is gonna be bad news. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Player two will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not de-trigger them. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player one will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player two in dot. Burnout activates. Double lariat and now life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Going in. Now they can use drive. Put the fear of God in it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent charges forward. Player two won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. That feeling out phase is over. Ooh, what a smart throw! That throw will do some good damage. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Anti-air in the clutch. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Both sides. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Will this be enough to kill?
Let's go!
Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Player two is a force to be reckoned with.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Get into the round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Low heavy. Puts one in the pocket. There's a corner switch. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. The low kick connects. What are they thinking of? Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Nails the parry. Now it's their turn to press buttons. Player 2 has the life lead. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? All right, what's coming up next? Just out of range for that throw. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Anything off the smash? The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Hits them with a stop and bomb. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until it uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff! Hits him with his free flow. Player 2 got him up against the wall and his stun is there. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Anything off the smash? The last round. The drive impact doesn't work. Barry. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. The swagger step sends him flying. Gets the counter hit. Throws that all down the edge. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up.
It's time to
Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. This is the time to believe burns out.
Hey!
100 hands. Connects with the throw. Dangerous range here. A jump in? Big hit is over! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Get into the ring. Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 moves the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Throws him down. Takes a trip. This is looking bad. What are they gonna do? Grabs him. Knockdown. Closes out the round with a fireball. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. The jump-in is denied. Can't tech the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Show of force. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 1 hits him with a stop and bop. Barely blocks the jump-in. Drive time. Going in. Manages to block the jump distantly to some big damage. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Uses the gauge for a super up. Dragging a back combo, finishes it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Misses the drive impact. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Throws aren't working here. These two fighters are perfectly synced. Lots of aggression from both sides. Blocks the jump in. Charges in with authority. Was looking for that jump attack. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Sticks the combo. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Well-timed corner switch. Goes for the super art. Show of force. 100-hand slap. Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. What'll happen here? Player 1 will have to fight back. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 2 has the life advantage. Genius read, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Jumps. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 1 just goes for it at this range. Player 2 needs to use the throw is denied. What a read! Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Jumping, going on the offensive. Jump! Oh my God, they just choked it up! Slaps them! Who's gonna take it? Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Burns out. Flatlines them. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Stops the attack cold with a perfect parry. How will they follow up? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw.
Here I come!
Gets a good read on their opponent. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Trips them up. Absorbs down to the wire. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Brings out the super art. How is it gonna work out for them? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1, perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Impact's a no-go. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Looking for a chance. What'll happen here? They were expecting that drop. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Our fighters are at a standstill. Charges forward. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Crowns them from above. They're going for the super art. Ultimate killer head ram. Excellent damage on that. Jump. They're taking a step back to slip. Excellent block. Both avoiding the wall like a blade. Perfection. Hits them with a throws them. They gotta dig down. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. There's a drive impact. Player 1 is in a very good spot. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Get into the ring!
Let me have some fun.
Round one.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. That drive impact is blocked. KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge down to the wire. Flash knuckle. Hits them with a stopping block. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Okay, creating some space here. What'll happen here? Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now with experiencing burnout. Very slick with the comp, rushes in. Absolutely relentless. Medium kick into raw super hard impact. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Sumo headbutt. Player one is in a pit, brushes that off and keeps going. 100 hands. Super hard to show off what a PhD and fighter can do for you. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Things are looking good. Turning it right up with the super. Okay, here we go. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. A real test of nerves here. Ugh, scuffle. Dangerous range here. Player two needs to use their drive moves to have any betting it all on the drive rush. Burns out. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Player two has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Both of them are ready for a throw. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Close them. What's next? Closes the gap for the grab. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player one needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player two must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Hits them with a stopping ball. 100-hand slap. Gets the combo. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. That's a big gap. Who's going on the offensive? Jumps? Good old slaps. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Dashes from they're going for the super hard? Yo, are they actually dead? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Hits them with a stopping block. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Player two in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Coming through. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. In a dire situation. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Goes for the level KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Flash knuckle. That combo hit deep. Hold your breath. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Player 2 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. They were expecting that. Springs forward with the drive rush. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Still slugging it out at this range. Experiencing burnout. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Throws them. Both fighters a super art. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck. But X cashes out the gauge right there. The final bout is about to start. You don't step in the ring with Honda and expect to walk away. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. That was the highest if I've ever seen them. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Get into the ring. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Good anti-air. Gets a good read on their opponent. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whip an attack and then strike without hesitation. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Taking stock. Burnout is triggered. Not shy with the grab. The big play does it. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Checks him with the projectile, hits him with a stopping bomb. Player good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Flashes him. Player 2 can't use any experiencing burnout. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. The Dragon Lash Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. That's a big gap. Who brushes that off and keeps going? Player 1 will need to play it conservative super art to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Burns all three for the final bout. Well, I hope they've got a stretcher on standby. Damn. Can they use their drive gauge? Anti-air in the clutch. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. There's a burnout. Player 2, oh yo, raw super here. Player 1 doesn't set the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Drops him hard. This is, the drive impact hits for a punish. Here comes the corner pressure. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. This is gonna hurt. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Comes the brakes on the impact. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Both sides getting ready, connects with the throw. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They got us wall splat into the guard frame. Noticeable life lead. Whoa! Critical art now? This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Take us! Drive impact misses! Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. They pick this time? Are you serious? That comeback was unreal! We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn minds there!
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin. I'll take on all of you! Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Gets a chance with that jump in. Goes for the fireball. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Absorbs the attack and fires back. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Reads them. Heading into the end game. Target lock and scoop. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. They need to rely on their instincts here. Experience to come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Hits them with a stopping bomb. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Both fighters planning something? Target locked and scoop. Jumps? Genius read. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Their life is hanging by a thread. They got to lean heavily on their drive moves now. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Knocked them out of the air. Ooh. Yes! Drive impact for the win. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Stays cool in counters. Goes for the fireball. Still slugging it out here. Ooh, what's this? There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. All right. Player 1 is using their drive liberally. depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Oh! They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Not shy with the grab. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checks them with a projectile. Grabs him. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Gets out of the corner. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Plenty of life left, a full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. Player 1 will look hits him with a stopping bot. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Experiencing burnout. Anticipated that throw. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Both sides getting ready. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. The drive impact doesn't work. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Gets into perfect fireball range. Now they can use drive. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. There's the drive impact. Player 1 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. Okay, here we go. What throw tech? Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Looking for a hold. Who's gonna take it? They're using a fireball to force a reaction. They both, what's this Shikuhano gonna do? Bends it on the fireball. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Still plenty of time left. Player 2 has the super. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Ooh, the drive impact came for a punish. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. They trust that all. There's a burnout. Player 1, Shina Shogeki to push forward. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this. Throw is denied. What a read. What now? Jump. I called it. I called it. Connects with the throw. Player 1, it is over. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Punish counter sets the table. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Tries him open with a Shoryuken. Neither of them willing to back off here. Oh, easy tech. Brushes off the throw. Checks with the projectile. Down to the wire. There's the punish counter. Spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. All right, what's coming up next? Will that drive impact get punished? You do not want to whip an impact. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Player 1 chases them down. This is a huge chance to make a field. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Experiencing burnout. Target locked and scoop. Reads them. Knockdown and fires off the Chiku in there. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Brushes that off and keeps going. Hits them in the gut. Sticks the combo. Player 1 spent the super art to take the last round, but how will they handle the meter deficit? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Shoots off a fireball up close. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Doing some quick planning? That drive impact doesn't get through. Both fighters planning something? Gets carried to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Looking to plant him with the pile driver. Going in. Hits him with a stop and bomb. Player experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Player one will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Ooh, what a smart throw! Smart fires off the Shinku Hadouken. And whiffs! They're wide open! Player one can't let them reach out and hug him! Closing moments of the match. What's this Shinku Hadouken gonna do? Strong super hard incoming! Flatline zone! Player one was an absolute beast in that match!
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Let us begin.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Was that a good decision? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Knockdown. Misfire with a drive impact. Whiffing a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Below heavy hits. Next up, this is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? All right. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Projectile to try and change the situation. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. I can't keep track of these corner switches. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. And a super activation. Looking to score some KO! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They were expecting that drive impact. Hits them with a stop and pop. Jumps up, hits up and experiencing burnout. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Throw leaves them wide open. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Hits the back throw to get the side move. Finds the target. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Noticeable life. All the throw connects. There's a burnout. Smart play with the throw. Player two wraps it up with a throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Knocked them out of the air. This is gonna hurt. Hits the drive. Solid anti-air. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Spends it all on the super. Not shy or about it.
What's wrong? Get up.
Can they make the most of it? Oh my God, they just choked it up. What if it turns out? Shakes things up with a fireball. Jumps hard. What now? A real test of nerves here.
How's this?
Jump, breaking them shins with the low heavy. A jump, throws. Ugh, take a seat. Knocks him out of the air. That fighter was not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well